Alright, if anyone's got a helpline that we can ring. Alright, cool. Tell me what's happening then. There's a list here with lots of things on it. Again, a new list as well. There have been many lists for this car, have there not?
Yeah. I'm sure when I watched YouTube videos before, like, it was one list. They'd have one bit of cardboard with some Sharpie written on it. Done some stuff. What was the last thing you see? We were just discussing it. The crank had to get changed because someone had chopped the back of it for a different spigot bush.
Alright, so what's happening in this video then? Where are we at as well? Should we have a quick little look around the motor? Because obviously they've not even seen underneath.
Okay, so
they've not seen underneath the beast.
On the top, what have we done? I just put this oil filter in recently because, I mean, it's a mess. This is what my head is like right now as well.
Just things everywhere.
Oblations, mate. Yeah, I've got a remote oil filter because there's no room down here. Mechanical oil pressure switch. We've got an electrical oil pressure switch. Sorry, that's not, the mechanical one goes to the gauge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It goes to the gauge inside the old cockpit.
Well, I mean, this is actually like...
It looks like a car, man. I'm just doing some wires.
It does.
Just doing some wiring, really.
There's some notable stuff in here as well. Like, you had to...
Oh, yeah, this is custom, boy.
Because it's big. You had to, like you said in the last video as well, you had to chop the back of the firewall again to compensate for that extra bit of room that you didn't think was going to be enough. But
we got I've got the brake booster.
Oh yeah, cool.
There's fluid in there as well, yo. It's actually bled. All the brakes are bled. I need to.
That's a brand new brake boost as well, is it not?
That was like £400.
Oh.
Got to put some fluid in the clutch. Bleed that. Exhaust manifolds. Two kind members of the Scimitar community have come together and provided me with these, which are more than adequate for the job that I require right now. They're not great. There's like a few little holes.
Well, you say you get them for free, yeah?
I paid postage. So
yeah, that's cool.
I followed some dude in the Netherlands, and he made these or had them made, and then they go in England for someone else, and then he's put me onto him, and then I've got them for £20.
Cool.
There's none available. I looked at MG V8s. They come out the wheel well, but they're in the wrong place. Morgans come out the side. Every other one got block huggers or goes down under the chassis too early or something of it. Obviously, it's a pain in the arse. But we got something. They were rusty. They literally look like a dragged out sea.
Dragged out the sea.
Quickly. I mean, like, it's pretty. This is my favourite bit right here.
Oh wow.
That is quality.
Bellissimo.
The battery. I moved the battery to the boot for the shaved, hella flush Euro look, yo. But obviously, I had to get this power cable here, and that is pretty horrendous.
Have you got a power cable down there? Aha.
Through the inside of the fiberglass, which is uncovered, it's bits of glass. It's like teeth of a shark.
Oh.
Like, I've had my arm through here, and it's horrible. My hands.
It looks like you've been having fisticuffs with people on the street, mate. Alright, and this isn't the battery as well either. You're gonna get.
I bought another one.
What's what sort of battery was it again? Did you say?
Snazzy boy, Optima yellow top. So yeah, because I want to put it like this.
Sideways jobby.
Sideways jobby.
And you can't do that with a conventional battery.
If it's got lead acid in it, then they leak. So you've got to get AGM, which is augmented glass mat. It is in the acid, is in the glass of the mat, so it doesn't move. So yeah, just put in the excite wire for the starter, so that when you turn the key, it activates the solenoid and throws the drive out, and then puts the rest of the starter on.
Alright, quickly run me through the corners, because like no one has seen anything.
Really?
Yeah?
I'm sure we talked about this.
Nice. Oh yeah, no we did.
We built the whole thing and then it snapped my finger.
Oh my god. But I mean, this is looking like a car. This is, do you know what I mean? But like everything is so clean and nice. It's a full resto. Oh yeah, this is what you were doing last night, right?
Got some starter wires.
The chassis, that's been galvanised and powder coated, hasn't it?
Everything's new, apart from the body, so it looks
clapped. You had to get a new custom prop as well to get the
we got me, boy.
rear axle. It's got the Jag LSD in there as well, has it not?
Some burnouts. Don't think it would last any skids.
Is that going to be what's going to happen in the last video? Maybe a little celebratory burnout.
Whoa!
Wow.
Incorrect.
That's what happens when you use engineering to solve things.
Oh yeah, we've got a heat matrix here. That's horrible. People that don't know what that is, that's an inside radiator for your feet. And it leaks just like a normal radiator does. And to do that, I had to take this whole thing out. Like, that was probably one of the worst things I've ever done in my whole life.
No way, really?
Yeah, 100%. I actually went on the internet. I googled it. I googled how to remove the heater matrix from a Scimi, and there's not much stuff. Thankfully, there's a couple bits which are pretty useful, so big up everyone that put that there. There was one site in particular that was titled "The Worst Jobs You've Ever Done on a Car Ever," and this was one of it.
Good googly moogly.
There is just such a mess of wires and stuff.
Horrible site.
How's this gonna work then?
Heaven sent.
I'm trying to bolt in now, mate.
I can't see anything, man.
A song through its doors.
Alright, what are you doing?
Some budgeting, man. Obviously, the manifold doesn't fit.
The what?
The manifold doesn't fit.
Finally, after hours and hours, some questionable drilling, the manifolds are in place. You're not going to bother making an exhaust before you start up, are you?
No. Got to do some tightening, put some spaghetti on the car. Mamma mia. And then you might see it explode and everyone cry.
So that's the next step, getting it ready, prepped for...
Crying.
Pre-cry. Bit of pre-cry. Yeah, that's the aim of this video, to start it or crank it and hopefully get some...
I don't know how long it's going to take, not today.
No.
Might happen in the future, but hopefully. Otherwise you won't be watching the video.
Yeah, well, likely with how things go with us, it probably won't. So, in 10 episodes' time... Show me the completed battery area, sir. Ta-da! Nice.
Got a battery, we've got some terminals with all the wires and everything. You can put some fuel in it. It's Bizatch. Do you want to check my flap? Whoo!
More,
baby. Check the tour.
That's water, isn't it? Whoa, it's finally getting oil after a year of it sitting dry.
The engine juice. Yeah,
Let's
bro,
just
I'm not actually... I think that's quite a speedy turnaround. Like, obviously, it's not running yet.
Well, it is, given that we've just had to fucking build a workshop.
Yeah, I didn't actually work on it for 6 months of those 12. This is where the thermostat housing goes. And then, yeah, you've got the beautiful cooling juices flowing through.
That is crazy.
I've got a water-cooled intake, mate. I mean, that's how they are usually, I think, but whatever. It's cool.
That is cool. That just blew my mind.
Engine, man. It's all alley. It's a V8 aluminium block. Got water-cooled intake. Big shiny boy.
You got some race cams on there.
And probably the worst exhaust headers you've ever seen.
You just so you go in and around, over, down, under, left, right, triangle.
Make some grunts.
I thought I was going to go a lot worse.
Is you screwing it on? Oh, okay. All right, I'll take it back.
It's a bit slippery. There's no fuel pump. There's no fuel in the carburetor. We don't even know if the fuel pump works. About to find out. Alright, ready?
George is ready with the fire extinguisher.
Water.
How did we get a noise? Not that long ago.
We found the potential root of the problem.
This is a little code for when you want to start your car. Yo.
There is a noise.
That's a fuel pump, I think.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can see you going ahead of yourself there, mate. 1 second. You got fuel coming out the carb now as well. All over the end, on top of the inlet. Yeah, it's leaking out this gasket here.
What? Oh, for God's sake, man. Do I need a new carb?
I guess it must be flooded. It must be flooded. For that to happen, it's got too much fuel in there and it's not being expelled anywhere.
Is
a clunk.
quite solid.
The face of despair. I don't know how you keep smiling when she peaked on, because I'd be in tears, mate.
I think you do know, but I'm not allowed to say it on camera. But basically, what I'm going to do now is get a big bar on the crank, see if I can turn the engine over. Right.
Because you think it's seized, potentially.
It's gone Pete Tong real quick.
Damn!
Cool.
Shimmy, shimmy, on it.
Your little shoulder. So just...
Alright, if anyone's got a helpline that we can ring.
You're going backwards, I feel. Do you think I'm going to have to take the block out? Help.
Alright.